Stop recording button.
Hi all, so I'll try to do this. Okay, here we go. Let's make this really quick and let's talk. So I'm gonna come at this where I'm not being rude, I'm not being hateful, but there's something that's been very disturbing, to say the least, where a certain sect of society these days believe that their beliefs or what they believe everyone has to acknowledge. Some call it gender dysphoria, which I do, and some call it by its other name, transgender. They just call it gender dysphoria, meaning something is not clicking or not sitting well with one's gender, not comfortable in one's skin. So I'm gonna put it as scientific as possible as I can. Just because you feel like you're a woman or a man, yet you were born, yes, biologically, scientifically speaking, either a woman or man, does not mean it makes you the opposite gender. Hear me out. We're not the species that are able to change their sex at will. Specifically speaking about human beings. Don't throw animals in here when you decide to come at me, because I know they're coming. Okay? So, respectfully speaking, this is my own opinion and scientifically backed up that your DNA, if you're born a lady, you are a lady. If you're born a man, you are a man. When you're younger, if you're born a girl, you're a girl. If you're born a boy, you're a boy. I don't care how many mutilation surgeries you have it. That's exactly what I have. You've got to remember before you speak up, we're in the best country ever. It's called the United States. And we have freedom of speech. So I exercise it with this video. So with that said, when a man pushes his way into a ladies' sport and biological ladies, women, have to compete against set men, that's not fair. Biologically speaking, you have the adrenal glands and the genetically designed to run faster, to run farther. If you were to go back, like before we were all advanced, or even before horse and buggy, and back when we all lived under the stars, and you gotta keep that in mind. You just can't pretend that never existed. That the men did the hunting and the women helped as well. I mean, credits or credits due. Some of y'all ladies got more coordination than I've got in my left hand. Lord Jesus, that's true. So, I also believe a lady can do what she puts her mind to. Let's get that straight. So don't come at me. Credit where credit's due. The point being is, to say that you can wake up and transform into something else. Well, Transformers is fiction, and this is life. Don't expect people like me and others who don't accept your ideology to accept it. And don't expect people like me and others, respectfully, when you try to shove it down our young children's throats. I don't have kids, but I'll tell you what, if I were to catch one of you and I had children and I got to keep my children that my wife didn't unfortunately couldn't keep, for reasons I will not go into here out of respect to her, right? So with that said, we'd have a problem. I've seen so many videos through Amala and or I know I just saw her name. I'm sorry if you ever see this. Um, and various other TikTok, YouTubers, because I don't use TikTok. As I like to say, I don't use the Xi Jinping app. No, thank you. He can stay on his side of the pond. He does not get access to this phone. But that's a different topic. But anyway, so to wrap this up, you can say what you want to say. At the end of the day, you can, and I put it this way: it looks like a duck, smells like a duck, it quacks like a duck. Well, it's a duck, meaning you can put all the paint on the duck, and then the day when it takes a dive in the pond and the paint comes off, it's a duck, meaning it's a male and it's a female. Nothing's gonna change. Even if you were to take and snip off the feathers and give it some hoof feet when it's sleeping for surgery, its DNA is still a duck. You may not like my examples, but I wish some of people would come to reality. This is getting out, especially when you start messing with the children. We've got a Texas-sized problem. Yeah, I said Texas. We got a problem. And for all the ladies that even hear this video, if any at all, I feel for you, especially the ones that have children. I really feel for you. Today in these ages that this type of mess is going on. When I was younger, and I was born late 70s and through the 80s and the 90s, we didn't even have this discussion. We really did not. We really didn't. So, before you call me, was it homophobic and all that crap, what you do behind your closed door is not my business. Hear me out, alright? What you do behind your closed door is not my business. Not whatsoever. And that's not who I have a problem with. It's when you walk around and you wear scantily clothes and you're a dude trying to dress as a lady and you're in front of children, for heaven's sakes. We've got a problem. If you want to dress up and pretend something you're not behind closed doors, that's not my problem. In fact, it's not my business. Have at it. But as soon as you start dragging it out to McDonald's and doing various storytelling and all that mess, we got a problem. And this Texan says enough's enough. Texas size enough. Alright, y'all. I'm sure either Facebook or YouTube will end up tossing me somewhere. Probably in the deep blue sea or in the pits of hell, but oh well. I do love my freedom. Alright. Till then, I'm out. Call me Casper.
Pause button. Stop recording button.